Oh, there it goes. Oh, now it's working. Now it's like, wait, please don't get rid of me and use the actual microphone. Okay. Now you probably hear me through here. Right? Yes, okay. Testing, testing. I should be able to hear myself. Sorry about that, everybody. I was really counting on the, what is this thing called? The mod mic wireless. I was really counting on this thing not being a pile of shit, and it is just a pile of shit. I'm going to unplug it here as well. Yeah. Really? Yeah, okay, we have audio. Okay, I thought we didn't for a moment. And then look at that, my concurrent viewers go up. Yeah, you would think that like something that's going to be featured in so many streams, you would think that they would have the quality control a little bit better, because because it's going to be on a stream and everybody's going to see it fail. Here's what it looks like. You've never. Oh, it's like looking for its receiver now. I think I have to hold it down for 5 seconds or something. Okay. Yeah, I can't hear my own voice right now, so I need to actually do that. I'm going to enable a loop back really fast, and it's going to be really obnoxious, so let me disable this. Sorry about this whole mess. Oh, you know what? I have a sync offset. All right. Test. Oh, yeah. This sounds absolutely terrible for some reason. Let me get my mixer over here. Ah. Any better? Any way too loud? Test. Test. Okay, that's better. I think. Does that sound all right? I'm going to use my other headphones too, which I'm not using. I'm not using my other headphones because this stupid thing couldn't stay connected to them. All right. Much better. Okay. Lawton Audio wins again. Man, the difference between these Bear Dynamic headphones and the other ones is phenomenal. All right. Does that sound good? Everybody happy with the way that this sounds? Wonderful. I still wish that I could monitor myself in real time. and for some reason I just can't, so I kind of don't care. Oh, you know what? I could actually try this little app. I need to like really rework my whole streaming setup up here. I'm gonna try this thing. Let's see if this works. Yes, I can monitor. Yeah, there's still a lot of latency. Yeah, I on my other computer I can do it just fine. I have the RME, but on this one I have like a Modu interface, and it just sounds like you can't control the loop back. It's very bizarre. Like you can't just monitor yourself live. You can only hear yourself being processed through ACO, and then you have like that natural latency, which is really disappointing. But yeah, you basically just have to do it this way, which is a bummer. That's totally not true. The Bayer dynamic not having any bass. I think like headphones in general don't do bass very well, but the difference from me like taking those, what are they? These used to be my headphones of choice, the ATH M50s. Yeah, Audio Technica. These used to be like my favorite headphones, and I had them for years. But these Bayer Dynamics just blew them out of the water. They have bass. It's just that I'm very used to mixing and mastering with a gigantic sub, and so when I don't have that level of bass accuracy, I just struggle. Hey there. I don't know why I have two different chat windows open on this machine. So yeah. Anyway, let me talk some crap about this product here. This is the Mod Mic Wireless, and I've connected it to about 3 different pairs of headphones, and it would not stick to 2 of them. And then I finally went with the Audio Technica, and it kind of stuck to that on the second try. I had to order some extra magnets for it. I think this thing costs somewhere around like $200. It's pretty expensive. The sound is meh, it's okay. But it just doesn't talk to its dongle that well. It just keeps intermittently becoming disconnected and connected. Are the Bayer Dynamics good for making music and mixing and mastering? Yeah. I mean, no headphone is good for mixing and mastering, period. Like, it's just not, it's not good to, you know, you're still emulating the sound of actual speaker drivers. So that's an issue. But as far as like the best sounding things that I've heard out of headphones, under $500, I would say that the Bayer Dynamic, my favorites are probably the 880s, which is what I'm wearing now. And then I have the 770s too, if you want like a closed ear setup. I don't know where they are. I have so many headphones around here. I have the 770s as well. These are semi-open, and then the 990s are wide open. The 990s do suffer a little bit with bass. The 770s sound great. Everything I'm speaking of the Pro version, which I don't really even know what the difference is, but just for reference, the 770s sound incredible, but I can't wear them for more than 30 minutes. It's like putting 2 vacuums on your ear or something. Like, but if you want like some tight phones that have some like real good, you know, whatever, that'll do it. You know what? I'm not sure why, but my stream seems to be running at such a weird video resolution, and I have no idea why. I'm gonna look at that too. Not sure why everything is so botched today. Yeah, the output looks fine. It should be running at 1080. No, Oh my god. Yeah, this is at a terrible resolution. This is very bizarre. Huh. Well, this is disappointing. This whole thing's disappointing. I wonder if I could stop streaming and then come back streamed at a proper resolution. Let's try it. For anybody watching who wants to continue watching this stream, if something happens, like the stream just ends and I have to start a new stream, then please be patient with me and I'll just copy and paste the data into a new one. I've never done this before. I've never killed a stream halfway through, but this video resolution is very unfortunate. Yeah, it looks terrible. Okay, I'll be right back. Wish me luck. Keep refreshing on this channel if I don't come right back. Okay. Here we go. Resizing things. This should be much, much better. I hope so. I really do. How do we look now? We should look good now. It worked, I think, right? Yeah. And now YouTube is like, please check the video resolution. The current resolution is 1920 by 1080, which is not optimal. What is optimal then, YouTube? Yeah, this looks way better. Okay. So weird that that was even a thing. What a day, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. Yeah, do you want to do a Steam library tour? Sure. I have a lot. I also have like probably somewhere around maybe 500 codes for other games. I get sent a lot of games just from having a YouTube channel that I don't have time to play. I've also been a member of the Humble Bundle for like the last, I don't know, ever since it started, the Humble monthly thing. I've been a member of that, so I have like endless codes. I think this month, I think Superliminal's on there, which is phenomenal, by the way, if you haven't played that. It's also on Game Pass now, too. Does it let me sort by hour played? That's a good question. Let's find out. No, I don't think it does. Does it? Sort by. There is no sort by. You'll probably find out, though, that like most of my... Oh, we could sort by recent activity. I don't think I'm outing anything right now. I hope I'm not. Hope I'm not like killing any... Ooh, that almost. There was one that yeah, okay. I don't want to... I don't think I have anything that's like intellectual property in my... Because sometimes games will have a... they'll have a Steam link. Like they'll be on Steam and you could actually alpha test through Steam when it's not public. So yeah, we want a tour through my Steam library. Let's check it out. 60 seconds. 60 seconds re-atomized. I have no idea why it was re-atomized. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I played this for 51 minutes. So you could tell like it's 7 Billion Humans. Played that for a good 8 hours. But I also have that on Switch. So I think I switched to Switch to play that. Kind of similar to the game we're going to be playing today. It's just kind of like a code game. 7 Days to Die. I really want to like this more than I like it. Like this game seems like it checks all of the things that, yeah, I guess all of the boxes that I like when I'm looking for a video game. It's like crafting and zombies and post-apocalypticism, and it seems pretty deep, but for some reason it just always has kind of not made me happy. Never played this. This probably has the most time just because I've left it running. Like, I think I've actually played it for about 30 minutes, but I just left it running in the background. Yeah, I've never played most of these. Played Among Us for a whole 33 minutes. Arma 2, remember these? Yeah, Operation Arrowhead. So I played this for 60 hours when DayZ, before DayZ was a standalone pile of garbage. Yeah, I'd like to compare that. So I played that for 60 hours, and then I actually played DayZ for 14 minutes. So that shows how good one is versus the other. What else? I don't know. I mean, this is boring. We don't need to be going through all this. Banished was interesting. I think I played one campaign of that. This game's great on the phone. I've never played it on Steam, but apparently it's on sale too. Polytopia is amazing. I love Polytopia. How much do they want for it? Steam loading at cheetah speed as always. $9. Yeah, totally worth $9. It's a super fun game. It's like, I mean, it's basically like a Civilization, but not nearly as intense or time consuming or stressful. It's just like a very, very chilled out Civilization. Bring up my volume a little bit more so I could stay a bit further. This game's super fun. I don't have it installed on this machine, but this game is like it's super realistic soft body physics, and it's like a car game, so you can essentially drive around, and there's like little things where you'll run into a ramp or something. Like you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm going to build a ramp and I'm going to drive over the ramp, and then you just crash into it and like destroy your front fender, because that's what would happen if you actually ran into a ramp like that. So that's good. I really do want to play this. I apparently played this for 5.5 hours. I don't even remember what it is. Borderlands, etc. Trying to think, okay, what do I have the most hours in? Let's just do that. The coin game seemed a lot of fun, but yeah, I haven't played it in a while. And I also have a fair happening, literally. I can hear the fair on the other end of the woods. All right, so what have I played the most? Let's see. I've played 8 hours of Cyberpunk. That's not even close to the most. Plague Evolved. I've played for 26.3 hours. So that's up there. I realize that many people have like thousands of hours into games. I just don't. Rust, I have played for 57.1 hours, probably in the last 10 years. Like Project Zomboid, I have played for 55.3 hours. Dear Lord. Rocket League, I can clock in at 155.9 hours. I think that's probably going to be the winner here. And I have also played a whole bunch of Rocket League on Xbox, so that's sad how much time I've played Rocket League for. And I'm not that great, which is, also sad. Civilization, I've only played for 28.3 hours. I thought that'd be a little bit more. Super Hot, 21.8. Oh yeah, this one I just bought. This is on sale right now. This is like my most recent purchase of a post-apocalyptic survival game. Just bought it today because it's on sale. It seems like it had a very rough start, and it seems like people are starting to like it now. It looks scary. I'm not really scared of things like this. Sadly, I want to be. But yeah, that'll be like the next big disappointment in the post-apocalyptic games that I buy, because they're all pretty terrible. Typically. This one, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. I'll probably do a stream with this soon. I won't today. I would probably need permission to actually show you the game, but Tonestone is kind of music making, like a good way to get into music making for the first time. It's like, it's like a very, very tore down version of Ableton, or very simplified version of Ableton. Space Engineers, 17 hours. Yeah, I'm just disappointed that I'm not better at Rocket League. I think I'm gold. I mean, I think I'm pretty decent, but I swear there's something else I probably spent a lot of time in, but I can't. I'm surprised I even have Rocket League installed. Like I at some point earlier this year, I just stopped playing it entirely. Yeah, this is like my second playthrough of this. Oh, Fallout 4, 33.7 hours, but I've played that entirely on Xbox. Like that's where I put most of that time in. Fallout New Vegas, again, played my second playthrough on PC, so I could have, PC mods and stuff. Yep, that's my tour of my Steam. Nothing too crazy. Autonauts is very fun, actually. It's a fun game. I spill water everywhere. Okay. Oh, this game, I played this with somebody from my Discord. I bought them a copy of it, and it was pretty bad. Not it was fun to play, but I think it was only fun to play because of the company I was playing with. The game itself was not. Oh, Rise of Nations. Obviously, I haven't played that much in the Steam version, but this is like one of my favorite games of all time. Absolutely incredible. All right, so let's play. Oh, Wylands. I think this got really weird, but this was actually a really fun survival game. I'm not sure what they've done with it now, but yeah. Okay, so what are we playing? The Signal State, right? Is it under Signal State? Yeah, okay. I have written music for games, sometimes as a ghostwriter. Some games have used my music. What game has used? There's one game on here that's used my music, that I've licensed music to. How have I never played this? I bought it. Or maybe it's free. I don't know. Oh god, where is it? It's called like IT something. God, how can I not remember this? I could just search. Yeah, go to IT. We could launch this really fast. I'm not going to actually play it, but you'll hear a bunch of my music, apparently. There you go. Yeah, just random flashbulb music licensed throughout it. Seems very intense for this too. I can't talk about my game music. Most of my game music stuff I can't talk about because they're projects that are still in work. But yeah, but yeah, this game just has kind of a soundtrack of my music throughout the entire thing. But we have work to do. We have to make this this farm and radio work and Signal State. Wonder how this is doing in reviews and stuff. I wonder how it will do. I guess it's too early to really do any sort of analysis or wondering. I don't know where the best place for my face is. I suppose I'll find out soon enough. Speaking of disabling music, I think I have here. Right, so I think I already did that one. Are you and Miriam still arguing? Alright, so I have to make like a min-max with other modules. So that makes sense. Build min-max comparators. At each time step, compare source 1 and source 2. Send the higher of the two values to out 1 and the lower to out 2. But there is no min-max. Okay, so it would just be like bias things, right? I think. Interesting. I never actually thought about doing this. Build min and max comparators. At each time step, compare source 1 and source 2. Send the higher of the two values to out 1 and the lower of the two values to out 2. That's a pretty good puzzle. How would you split that up? I mean, I suppose you could invert. This might be a good way of doing it. Oh no, you would still need a min-max to do this. Yeah, I don't want any. I definitely don't want any spoilers. Min-max. Well, yeah, they have these logic gates, obviously, but I'm trying to figure out how to set up the circuit. Let's slow that down and see what these are. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. One would be the... Yeah, this is a This is a troublesome one. And I knew, and it's kind of funny because like when doing this just while recording, it was a lot easier than doing it while actually on a stream. I feel like I just get this like performance anxiety on streams. It's pretty funny. Oh wait, you know, maybe. No, sorry. I might actually back out of this one for now. Yeah, I'm gonna back out of this one just because I can't like... in the story mode anyway, we had what do we have? The drone pathfinder. I'm trying to think, did I solve the radar system? I don't remember if I did. I know there's one that was... Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, this one seemed pretty epic. I have to make a radar. That's where I was. Okay, we'll just start over because I'm not going to remember anything. All right. Emit a decaying signal to out 1 whenever source 1 outputs 100 volts. The decaying signal reduces by a fixed value at each time step. This fixed value ranges from 0 to 36 volts. And then source 2 specifies that fixed value. So we're going to need splitters, obviously. Maybe. I don't know. Probably don't need 2. And we're going to have to compare it using that. Probably going to need a sample and hold at some point. And an attenuator in front of that. Sample and hold will probably require the VCA. Alright, so what does source 1 look like? Alright, so it's just a clocked signal. Got it. Okay, so source 1's just a clock. Hey. We're going to need a delay as well. We're going to need a sum. So this will go into a sum. We're going to have to use a lot of sums, aren't we? Yeah, this is a brain breaker. Yeah, this one's rough. You know what, honestly, I think just inverting the overall analog signal might be a better idea. We're going to need more outs. It's very hard for me to speak, sorry. I mean, I have nothing going into the system output, so. But I'm doing this kind of backwards. I think this would eventually be the system output, but there's going to have to be, essentially, yeah. I don't even know. There would be an OR gate here. I think we could get by without using any min-maxes. Well, no, we don't need an OR gate. I just want to see what this looks like. Yeah, it doesn't give me a signal yet. Okay. That's actually what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. In. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I should be like playing some sort of gentle background music. Let's see if I have any like ambient. Oh, you know what I do? Do I? Spinning up that hard drive, even though it's an SSD. Not sure what's taking so long. Okay. I don't know why this has a piety of ashes. There. My own little background. Okay. Okay, so sorry. Now even from starting that music, I've like lost so much traction already. Attenuator. Alright, so the signal delay should probably get a sum of a few different things. Yeah, this is... Oh, it's not plugged in. That would be why. Did I just plug it into there and not there? Oh, duh. So everything is at 100 volts. Okay. I know. All right, start fresh. Emit a decaying signal to out 1 whenever source 1 outputs 100 volts. So I mean, that is as simple as... Okay. And then it should decay down. Okay, got that. Okay. So, we're gonna need to split this up a bunch. Might not need... It reduces at a fixed value. Okay. So, we have a signal delay. It seems crazy to actually have to do this many times, but maybe I'm just... Yeah, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Oh, and it reduces, so that fixed value. Maybe... Alright, I want to see what this outputs. Nothing, because we're just dealing with gates. Alright. That's what I figured. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is like... Okay, hang on. I realize it's probably infuriating that I keep doing that, but... Alright. Need a bunch of ECAs. Gonna need a sample and hold, I think. We're gonna need a couple attenuators. I don't think we need a bias. And then it's just gonna be a bunch of knots and shit like that. So, someone... we're gonna need multiple sums here. I'm trying to figure out how to make this feedback properly. all these attenuators should just be inverters. And source 2 should probably be inverted and then sent to the input of the sample and hold. And that gate should be the output of one of these splitters, such as this one, which would be coming from a sum that came from... Okay, so the signal delay output should go into this splitter. That splitter will go into the VCA. And that VCA CV is going to need to be a sum of the signal delay. Okay. And the original clock plus... Oh, that should work. And then that would go out into a different splitter. Man, this gets so complicated so fast. That different splitter would go out to the sum. This sum, which would go up into this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Sum. Oops. I keep accidentally mixing up my sums and my... and every time I make like a little tiny mistake, I'm like losing it entirely. I'm losing my mind entirely. Okay, so which sum is going there? And then this first sum should be going into the signal delay, which then goes output there. The sample and hold out should be going into a VCA that is being controlled by what will come out of the sum of an inverted attenuator that is coming from that. What do I get if I figure this out on the first play? Oh, it's so funny to try and I'm doing what I do when I play a live show. I'm pretending that I'm not being watched by anyone. The moment I pretend that I'm being watched by somebody, I lose my cool. This should go back into the original sum here. And then on this sum, we're also going to need... No, we already got the output of that in there. think we need one more VCA here towards the end. That will take an input from... Didn't I have one sum that was going into, God. Are you sure we can't rename modules? We can only do cable colors. Bummer. I mean, I guess it could be the input from here. No. I don't know. This is going to be off. Yeah. I'm so screwed up here. I lose track of all my sums. Whew. All right. I messed that up. I want to draw this out. I want to draw the circuit out first. On paper. Okay. Let's see. Anyone got any ideas? Okay, so the logic modules, by the way, since I'm going to have to start this over again, I could just show you. So if I have like, oops, if I have a bias module, let's just say I have 26 volts, and then I go through an OR, so I go that to here, and look at an oscilloscope. I believe it's just going to read as 100%. Yep, yeah, so 26, 26, and then it reads out to 100. Does everybody know, does everybody here know like how logic modules work? Are we all clear on that? Yeah, so the signal delay is at the heart of this whole thing, right? Let me read it out loud again. Emit a decaying signal to out 1 whenever source 1 outputs 100 volts. So this should clearly, well, maybe not clearly, but this should go into a BC. Now that would make sense. We need to go through a splitter. That splitter out would go into here. Oh, but this is the issue with, I guess we could do OR. Nope, that's not going to work because that's no longer. Yeah. No, damn it. Oh, right, because this is defined by source 2. That doesn't make any sense. Put the source through a sample delay, then use VCA to attenuate it, and then use a sum module to create attenuating feedback. But it would have to be inverted, wouldn't it? Alright, let's do that. Let's do that more specifically. Alright, there we go. So source 1 through sum 1. Through sig delay. VCA in. Do you mean VCA? I'm just looking at these. What these? Okay, so source 2 never goes into the negatives. That's very good to know. So we can actually attenuate that to negative. Oops, sorry. We could actually attenuate that to negative 100, and then that way. I don't know. This is not going to work, but whatever. No. Okay. I just wanted to see if it would output anything else. I mean, nothing's going into output 2. We're going to have to split that anyway. But oh yeah, you're right. Well, we're subtracting, right? So if we patch it directly in, we could try it. But if we patch it directly in, then I think it'll... Yeah, same thing. Huh. Yeah, this song is actually a modular patch. Just like a generative modular patch that I made a while back. I mean, this is going to be sad if I can't get past one. Okay, so I don't want to hint, but I do want to find out what... I guess I'm going to have to back out. Yeah, just for those of you who are just tuning in and being like, what am I watching? Don't let this is like late in the game. These are like the impossible to solve ones. I just want to go back to this. I guess I could just continue game, can't I? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so... Wow, so you could do this in 7 modules with 11 cables. Shit. And somebody did it in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. 7 modules. I don't believe that it could be done in 7. I mean, whatever. I have to believe it. Okay. So emit a decaying signal to out 1 whenever source 1 outputs 100 volts. So this will be our decaying signal. We obviously know that we want a VCA. We want source 2 will have to be, in my opinion, an inverted oh, wait. But we still need that signal 1 to go into both of these, I guess. Oops, yeah, that's right. Yeah, if this had mixers, this whole thing would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, because that'll take it down by 7. That's 7 will then... Oh, wait, we need... Oh, hold up. We may need a bias here. So confusing. Okay. Oh, I see. Source. I'm dumb. Okay, so... But why is the output still 0? Yeah, we will need a sum, I think. Yeah. I'm just confused why. So when debugging this, here's where I'm getting confused. No, we need a splitter for the oscillator or oscilloscope. Oh no, we don't. Never mind. Here, I'm going to put a mark at that time step. Right, okay. I'm not sure why this is not... I guess we could just use sum instead, but a VCA should do that job. Hey, oops. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, well I guess we'll... Okay, so now we need to create that feedback loop. We don't need this anymore. So ring out into there. Would that go through another attenuator? Another negative attenuator? Yeah, because we want to subtract it from the sum. It's worth a try. I don't know. We're getting somewhere now. It's nowhere nearly good, but... I mean... This is certainly a rough one. What if... What if... Okay, we're gonna start this summing over. We already have that. Yeah, this is the first level. It's I gotta figure this out. I can't not figure this out. It has to be done. Man, I'm losing track of everything again. That's my issue. Alright, which VCA is coming out from my splitter? No. Do we need another VCA? I think we do. Oh, I keep mixing everything up. Let's see where we are. Alright. So, this final VCA. Why did I make it? Yeah, man, I need to like scribble this shit out. Oh, and this attenuator doesn't even have anything going into it. Right, okay, this is where my issue is. So this sum, the output of this sum should be going into the input of this splitter. This splitter should be ugh. No. What have I done? Okay, that's still fine. Alright. This isn't really required then. Okay, we don't need that. Alright. The delay does not have to be all the way up. Sample and hold, we have that all wired up properly, I believe. Oh man, I just got lost. God damn. I had it in my brain. I had it. Damn it. Yeah, this is supposed to be 7 modules somehow. Or at least that's the shortest. Right now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Way more than 7. Fine. Grrr. Alright. I gotta finish this before the stream, or I gotta figure this out before. Alright. Emit a decaying signal to out 1 whenever source 1 outputs 100 volts. So we have the decaying signal here. That decaying signal will reduces negative into a sum. We're gonna need a splitter, I'm sure. Oh yeah, duh. Okay, hold up. Oh wait, I bet a sample and hold is required. Oops. Well, inverting a positive signal into a sum is subtracting, right? So like, for example, if we just like go through these slowly. Oops. Ah. Okay, so 23 in here minus 23. Well, we also have 100 coming in now, so that's stupid, but let's... So 28 in here. Well, now it's not minus 100. We need it at the same time we have 100. Damn it. I'll just show you this way. Yeah, so that'll be 72. Yeah, I cannot believe that I can't get that one. I swear, last night, was it last night? Yeah, last night I was on fire. Tractor music player. Make a drum beat. Out 1 is a kick drum, out 2 is a hi-hat, out 3 is a snare drum. Okay. Oops. What am I gotten wrong there? Well, the snares are off by a minute. Confused what they're expecting. Okay, this just allows me. Okay, so the hi-hat should be just into a NOT gate. And that should work. Okay. We don't have a delay. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought it would... I wasn't even, like, looking at the waves. I just thought that the snare would be... This is the first day of my last day. Oh, I see. I don't even want to see how close I got. I don't want to see the leaderboards until I'm optimized this. Oh my god. I'm nowhere even near the top. Did any of my friends? No. Oh, what is the maximal? Oh, somebody used 8 Oh, that's just me. Somebody used 58 rack spaces for this. 17 modules. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool music to listen to all day on a tractor. It sounds like arguably worse than the tractor. A tractor gear system. Now, why am I asking him questions? You could also just skip past all this and just go, alright. So basically cable length, amount of modules used, etc. like that is what the leaderboard is tracking. And I was the leaderboard on so many of these until just now. Probably because the game's now released, and now I'm actually out with the real world, not just beta testers. Out 1 is an alternating signal of constant frequency. Okay. Out 2 alternates between 2 clock signals and with different frequencies, 2 and 3 time steps. Which clock signal to send? Oh, okay. Interesting. I kind of want to look at this first. Wait. What? Oh, I see what they're expecting. Okay. So a constant frequency. That would just be a bias, wouldn't it? But I don't have a bias. Why would they do that to me? Alright. Is anybody else, like, not getting this instruction at all? Like, is anybody else, like, seeing this instruction is extremely odd, like the way it's worded? Maybe I'm just crazy. Out 1 is an alternating signal of constant frequency. Out 2 alternates between 2 clock signals with different frequencies. Which clock signal to send to out 2 is decided by out 1. But these... But system output is... Am I missing something? But nothing is being generated. These are what I have to deliver to, right? There is nothing coming into this. Yeah. Like, I get it, but I think... Out 1 is an alternating signal of constant frequency. So I have to create that to give it to out 1. Unless it's saying out 2 alternates between 2 clock signals with different frequencies. Yeah, it's really... Well, we could go to level 3 and help you out. Yeah, I'm not going back to that one. I think that one is just worded so badly that it's not. But I mean, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. Circuit breaker, is this the one that you're stuck on? Out 1 receives source 1 signal increased by 5 volts. I gotta do better than that on the leaderboards. Yeah, what's the name of the one you're on? We could do it together. Oh, I see. Well, I'll move this then. Yeah, this leaderboard's brutal. Oop. I did the radio circuit already, didn't I? Yeah, radio amplification circuit. Yeah, I remember that one being odd. Farmhouse lights. Miriam, I know. Thank you. So out 1 is the sum of source 2 and output 1. So that's just the adding them together. Then out 2 is source 2 subtracted by out. Oh, I need another one of these. Sorry. So I probably should have done this a little bit cleaner, but then we just create another sum and an inverted value equals a subtraction, and that should do it. Apparently not. My problem here is that I think I screwed up these. Subtracted from is source 2. Yeah, okay. I mixed these up. All right. Yeah, I really wonder how complicated these get. Like the diagnostic test. Oh no, I'm gonna have to sit through Miriam's mansplaining. Got it. Okay, I know. Thank you. I don't think that's right, Miriam. I'm going to make the most complicated version of... Oh, do I not have other modules yet? Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to make the most complicated version of this as possible, but... From Noodler, God. That's a good question. I know that there's some melody helper things that have come out recently. That's a good question, man. Yeah, I know there's like some scale helpers. Honestly, I would just look up like smart arpeggiator things, because that's all Noodler is. It's just like a really smart arpeggiator. Trying to think of the best. I know that there's some really decent ones. Oh yeah, okay, so like Cthulhu Oh yeah, thesis, that's one. Consequence, that's another one. That's a kind of a smart one. Hypercyclic sounds pretty interesting. I've never even heard of this. Oh, and if you want to go like absolutely ham, the Wotja software is phenomenal. I pronounced that wrong. Or spelled that wrong. Yeah, this stuff is nuts. I thought that I had... Yeah, I have it installed. A version of it, and I have like a million versions of it. Yeah, this is the most recent one. Yeah, just make an empty mix. Like this can trigger MIDI events and all that stuff, but like I'm gonna browse templates and just browse like an arpeggiator. So I'll add a chord conditioner. I mean, this does not have to sound as lame as I've made it sound. Try and make a better example of this. Oh, an automatic mix. Get a bass in here. Yeah, these developers are really good too. Like in terms of just like good. I think it's 2 guys. Yeah, bought this for iPad. But it's also for Android. I think this is a demo. I think it's like limited to a certain... Here, this will work. Yeah, so these are like all your options for each one of these. It gets so crazy. Go down to 24. And these are like all the rule sets for each one of these phrases. If I want the pitch range of this electric piano to be a bit higher, and if I want the improvising ambient piano to be a little bit wider. And then you have like mix rules for how it's improvising, how often you want it to rest, how long you want your phrase lengths to be. Yeah, and like the idea of this has been around since the 90s, and the idea of this used to be, I mean, it's like undergone a lot of cosmetic changes and name changes and stuff, but the idea of this is to just like be, it's not even as like a pro audio or generative music making thing. It's almost just sort of like something you could make presets for and then just put in your living room and have dinner. It's like pretty rad. And so I like outputting this to everything in here, and it's totally crazy sounding. Oh my god. Do you see that? Can you see that from the stream, I wonder? Yes, you can. There's a light that you could see in the background that I didn't cover up. If Michaela's watching this, my camera / lighting person, I'm sure if she was, she would have already yelled at me about it. Yeah, I've heard about Spore and PD, and I've wondered about that. Like, I kind of wish that it was an open source game. It should be at this point. I mean, it's not like anybody's buying Spore anymore. But I mean, this is like legitimately good music that it's just creating out of nowhere. It's pretty incredible. And how much does it cost? I don't know how much I paid for it on iPad. I kind of wish they would like not do this. Like I really hate testimonials on product websites. Like I just immediately don't trust it. But this is trustworthy. Like this is very rad. Yeah, this started out as Cone back in the day, and then it like they went crazy. Oh wow, it's on Apple TV. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, Mac TV. That's funny. I'd like to have this on like a Roku or something. You could buy a shirt. I would actually buy a Wocha shirt. I might have to do that. It's at Amazon they sell it? Really? Oh my god. Dude, I would wear one of these. It's so delusional, but like no way. Is it? I bet it's like an iron-on thing. I bet it's not a real screen printed shirt. Yeah. These aren't real. Yeah, I would like to wear a Wocha shirt. That'd be funny. Anyway, now I'm just clothes shopping. Oh yeah, they have text to music too, which is so bizarre. I've never even really figured out how that works, but you could just like write a poem and then it tries to write music for your poem. I guess we could try that. Or maybe they already have something in here. Oh yeah, I can't play these until... This one's called Follow Having. Oh, that's the one I'm on right now. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. I still have not figured out how much it costs. Downloads. How do I purchase it? Oh, there we go. It is $24.99 for Windows. And then I don't know how much it is on iPad. On Android, it is $18 for the full version. Yeah, I think it's a monthly thing for Apple Store, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I think that this is like I've talked to these developers and they're like really yeah, they're really helpful and nice. So I'm excited for like the sandbox and puzzle workshop because I know that you're going to be able to create your own puzzles with this. I'm excited for that. Yeah. Do you know who? I can't bring up the email, but Do you know who I have been speaking to, and I'm like super stoked about it, is anybody recognizes him? I'm gonna not say his name. I'm just gonna bring his image down. See if anybody recognizes this fella. Oh no, it's a little difficult to do this. There we go. Oh, that is such a small image. I gotta find a bigger image. Sorry. I like suspense, you know? Suspense is good. I just can't find a big image of the fella. Oh, this one looks nice. Why is everything so... What is going on here, Goog? I just call Google Goog when I'm... Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm stupid. Okay. No, open... Maybe Google changed their, like, open window... Anyway, this is such a waste of everybody's time. I'm just trying to get an image of the guy. There we go. This guy. Anybody recognize him? I'm happy enough to have been talking to him about performing live during COVID. Yeah, I'm very, very surprised that he actually responded to me and has been like back and forth. For those of you who don't know who he is, it's well, he goes by Z-Dog. He's like a YouTuber, podcaster, but he's also like a very highly accredited doctor who has been probably like one of the best. I mean, if anything COVID related, if you're going to listen to a podcast or watch a YouTube channel on COVID, Z-Dog MD is like the guy to listen to. He's just he's obviously very pro-vax. But he's like, it's interesting because he's one of those people who like pushes back, like he's anti-mandates, for example. Like he thinks vaccine mandates are just gonna increase skepticism of the vaccine, and you know he takes a lot of things into consideration that other people don't, especially people in government and stuff like that. And so he's great. I would definitely recommend his show and everything like that. But yeah, I asked him. I kind of anchored so I have a show a week from today. Tomorrow I'll be in Minnesota playing the Infrasound Festival, playing the main stage on Friday night, and then playing the headphone stage at like 1:30 in the morning, playing kind of more ambient chill music, or 1 in the morning rather. Sorry for anybody who's being actually going. And I had been like juggling canceling that show for quite some time because of everything that's going on. And so I was like, initially, here's my thought process with this show, right? I initially was like, I believe that since watching the Delta numbers, they like burn through everybody really fast in India and UK, and I had a feeling that would happen in the US. And I was like, so I'm going to confirm the show, and I believe that everything's going to plateau and then shoot downward even faster than shot upward, because that's what all the data showed me from other countries. Lo and behold, Georgia, look at that. Boom. If I could get back to that, zooming in. Yeah, Georgia plateaued like August 31st already. We're down to half of as bad as it was. Florida, I think they were the worst in the country. Look how far down they are already. Like, they plateaued way up there, so much worse than they were in the beginning. I believe Arkansas is really bad, or was really bad. They're one of the worst states. They're not going down quite as fast. Yeah. So we have like all of the worst that's been happening is like gotten much, much, much better in the past 3 weeks, maybe even 2 weeks in some states. And Georgia was one of those places. And so I'm playing a show in Minnesota where the cases are not that bad, but they are rising. They're not actually plateauing. And then a lot of people there will be from Wisconsin, and it's kind of the same situation. Like now Wisconsin's kind of perking up. And then Illinois, which I assume is probably on the rise now. Oh, no, a little bit. Okay, so anyway, I was looking at this data. Texas should be a little bit more convoluted, but it should be similar. It should be like, yeah, on its way down. But Texas, since it's such a big place and you have so many different like local policies, but you fortunately are like down to like, 15,000 new cases from 24,000. So that's good to know. But I knew that Texas wasn't. Yeah, I wonder what Idaho's doing. Yeah, Idaho's still up there. It's just like Idaho doesn't have like the infrastructure for a pandemic like that. But anyway, so long story short, I had I've talked to him briefly about like the ethics of performing, right? Because it's like kind of a big deal. And and he I'm not going to like divulge like what the email said, but made me feel better about the whole thing. And I'm still going to play show. And then today, I was like thinking about all the rehearsing I had to do, and I was like kind of stressing out. Or last night, technically, I was thinking about the rehearsing I had to do, and I was kind of stressing out. And I had just bought a new SUV with big doors, and I thought to myself, if I accidentally slam that door as hard as I can on my hand, then I won't be able to play the guitar, and I could still play my set, but I'm just gonna have to like DJ my own music because I'll have a cast. And so I considered shattering my hand so I wouldn't have to rehearse the guitar and do that. But I've decided to not do that, and I've decided to just play the guitar instead and do my job. But if that gives you any idea of where I am. Irrigation system. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see if I could find my how far down was irrigation system? Oh, I think this is the one that I had so much trouble with. I think my final version. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one I had the most trouble with. And this is my solution. This isn't a solution. Can I do this to myself again? All right, let me see if I can figure this out now, because I had figured this out. Obviously, I got past it, but all right. When source 2 and source 3 are at 100 volts, send source 1 to out 1. So by 100 volts is basically, I think that's the only thing they can be. So let's test that really fast. Sorry. Yeah. They can't be anything but those. Okay, so that's good to know. That way we're not like having to like detect what they are or set up like min-maxes with biases or something like that. That way we already know that these are just always going to be 100 or 0. So when both are at 100 volts, so that means you would need an AND gate. Also, we're going to need to split these up. So let's do it down below so it's easy to memorize. So source 1 is in 1, source 2 is in 2, source 3 is in 3. Okay, so in source 2 and source 3. All right, then so that means when both are on, then it will send oops, sorry. I mixed that up. Here's a VCA. Source 1 is going to go into the VCA. The output of this AND gate is going to go into the CV of the VCA, which will allow it to send something out, and then we'll send that to the output. So we're just doing the bidding for this first instruction, right? Oh my god, I am, aren't I? Sorry, I'm still looking at a picture. Well, I'm not totally blocking the view, but yeah, I'm blocking it enough. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. I do that so much. Okay. I hope that I didn't screw everything up for the person who isn't. Hopefully it's still understandable what I'm doing. So again, this is a split of source 1. This is a split of source 2. This is a split of source 3. Source 2 and 3 are going into an AND gate, and then that AND gate is going out into a VCA, into the CV input of a VCA, and then source 1 is going in and out because that's, we want, when both of these are lit up, that's when we send source 1 in. Okay, so now, if either source 2 or 3 are at 100, meaning one or the other, we open up an OR gate, and then we send the inverse of source 1 to out 1. So I'm trying to remember how I remember my issue with this was more like blending these all, but I think I got it now. So I'm going to make a split here, and oops, sorry. That will be the inverse. Sorry, the CV for the inverse. I'm going to read it back to myself again. If either 2 or 3 or are at 100 volts, then send the inverse of source 1. So source 1 going in. And then that output. Okay. And if both 2 or 3 are set at 0 volts, so that would be AND plus NOT, right? That would mean that both would have to be at 0 volts at the same time. So 2 and 3 out into in on the NOT, and then that would be this one. Then send 0 volts to out 1. And then I believe that the way that I set this up, I don't think sum is going to do the trick. It depends like on the timing of these things. We could try summing them and see if that works. Yeah, no, the summing doesn't work. I think I ended up using OR gates. Right. Which is, I do wish that they had some sort of like mixer thing here, but they don't really. So I think I used OR gates to do this. No, that does nothing. I forgot that they don't output. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how, this was my big issue, was trying to remember how to blend all these together in the end. And how did I do that? I believe I should probably like put this here. Makes more sense to be like right here. And I'm trying to remember how I finally got all of these together. And it wasn't a sum. Well, let's see if it's... No, just kidding. I don't want to continue the game. Okay. Irrigation system. It must have been this one. Okay. So how did I combine them all together? Because this is probably going to be like useful in the future too. So the system output is coming from a sum. Oh, okay. So for 0 volts, I just had an attenuator at 0%. And I don't even know why I had this going in. I don't think this is required, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we even need the attenuator here. I could probably shave this down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, look at the time this took me in my worst. This took me a long time to solve because I could not figure out how to blend them. Like that's the part that broke my brain. In my video, if you watch the video I just made on this, that's like this is the brain breaking patch. And it's kind of funny because I skated through everything after this up until like the radar system. Wow, so what global the best rack space used is... Well, I'm glad that somebody took way longer than I did. The best rack space used, or the best modules, is 8. Somebody did this with 8, and I used 16. So somebody literally did this using half the modules. Jesus Christ. No idea how that would be accomplished, but more power to that genius who did that. No, I guess I don't need this one, right? I could... I'm trying to figure out how I could optimize this a little bit more. Yeah, these are the originals. The and out. Okay, that has to be inverted. I don't know how else I could optimize this. I don't know if any of these are... Like, would that? No, you need that. I don't know. The sum needs to be the... Yeah, I can't figure out... I mean, what if this VCA didn't exist at all? Like, what if... Yeah. Okay, well that's good to know. So we could get rid of this VCA, which means that we could get rid of this NOT gate, which means that we could get rid of this AND gate. Okay, so I got down to 12. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm down to 12. But still 8. Somebody did this with 8. I don't understand how somebody did this with 8. It makes no sense to me. Like, you'd have to get rid of 4. Oh, man. That is such a headache. Huh. Yeah, I am so lost on how anybody would accomplish that. This is probably just getting the highest score that I possibly can, because I'm not able to make this any smaller. I can't make this any more efficient than it already is. Good lord. Props to whoever did, though. Yeah, I'm not even close to the leaderboard. This also makes me wonder if this third... No, that would be... Yeah, all this needs to exist. I'm so confused. That's crazy. Alright, sorry for being... Wait, what's coming out of out 1? Yeah, out 1 is always different, so we can't use a NOT gate instead of the attenuator. Yeah, it's a good idea. Although I suppose I just don't care enough to go through all that, so. It's like I got past this. This is what killed me the other night. This is the one that broke my brain. But I could record a GIF. Cool. I don't know why, but awesome. All right. Well, I think that's good for now. I feel like that's good. I'm gonna go rehearse my set now for the next 4 hours of life. Thanks everybody for watching. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to stream next week. It's possible if I have decent Wi-Fi in my hotel, but I don't know if that's possible. So if anything, I might do like a hello stream or something like that if it's decent, but I'll be in the middle of nowhere in Minnesota the night before my set at Infrasound. If you are going to Infrasound, I don't know, let me know. We could high five or something. Yeah. But thanks for watching, everybody. It's been fun. It's been real. And yeah, this game's $20. It's a good developer. Support them. Thanks for watching me play more of this game. And yeah, and thanks to my patrons for making this all possible. All right, well, have a great evening, and I will see everybody on the flip side.